I don't know. I think that FromSoft game might be decent though. From what I've seen of it, it might be okay.
Maybe, maybe not, but it's just it's not the reason why I go to those games. Like I never got invested in the multiplayer aspect of any of the Souls games. As long as people are enjoying it, that's perfectly fine by me. Yeah, this thing was kind of a piss
I
off.
know. I'm trying to focus up. There it is.
Nice, dude. And the
Yeah.
fucking what place Simon Says there.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh yeah, we need the valve for there.
Speaking of Valve, no, I'm kidding. um, I don't really have any ambitions for Valve as a developer. Like I recognize the significance that they have brought to gaming, but never like a Valve bandwagoner. I definitely need to spend some time with the Half-Life games. You've spoken nothing but
I really enjoyed them.
high praise.
I really enjoyed them, and Half-Life 2 really surprised me.
Did you finish that, by the way?
I beat Half-Life 2. I didn't beat the DLC to it, but I
Okay.
did beat Half-Life 2. Those games really surprised me. I enjoyed them a lot, but I like those kind of old school shooters to begin with. It kind of feels like they took the ideas of what like Doom and Quake were doing. Let's go put this button in this thing over here. Actually, let's save
Yeah.
it. But they added more puzzles to it and more like problem solving, which was interesting. So it's got the speed and the feel of Quake because the first Half-Life was built on Quake's engine, but they put more problem solving and like kind of demand you to think, which I thought was really fascinating about their games. They could have gone the route of making like a mindless kind of shooter, like id Software was doing. No offense to those games, but that's what they are, and they're great at that, you know. But they decided not to. They demanded more of the player, and I thought that was really fascinating about those
No,
games.
and that's why like as much as because how I'm going through Silent Hill right now is standard difficulty with hard difficulty like puzzles,
Okay.
and because like I love and trust me they're hard. Some of them just don't make fucking sense in various ways. But I like a game demanding something of you, whether that be mechanically or mentally or whatever it may be. Like, if there are too many games that are willing to suck the player's dick for them.
Or they just like hold your hand the whole fucking time, or
Like, almost exactly. I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh no, I like being challenged. Like that's one of the reasons I like competitive gaming. That's one of the reasons I love like riddles or just like things being difficult. I like a bit of resistance. And yeah, there's just a ton of games nowadays that have come out that are just like, oh yeah, we'll just play the game for you. I'm just like, that's not why I'm here.
or it's like they don't play them for you, but they'll just like it's just like check boxes. I know I've said this before on this channel, but it's just like that's kind of my issue with like the Assassin's Creed games, where I'm just like it's like a checklist of shit. Instead of putting love and care into the quests you're doing, it's like I feel like I'm getting to a certain part of the map. Fuck, let me. I'm getting to a certain part of the map, and it's just like okay, here, 6 new side quests popped up, and I have to do them just because it's like that's part of the game. And like other games I feel like do side quests like just so much better to where it doesn't feel like a side quest. It just feels like I'm just doing something in this world. Assassin's Creed is so guilty of just making me feel like I'm just like, you know, you'll even have a list of fucking quests at the top right that'd be like this in this order, and you're just
It feels like a chore.
exactly, yeah, and it just feels like a video game, which I'm like, you know, if a game feels like a video game to me, especially with something like that, I feel like you're kind of failing.
A video game in a way that takes you out of it.
Yeah, like
Because
it shouldn't feel like a really good video game shouldn't feel like you're playing a video game sometimes, you know? Like in my opinion, like you get so lost into a game that you forget that it's a game, you know? Like I feel like those are some of the best video games you can play.
Well, and that's why, like, I was, and I'm sure I'm going to talk about this more than I'm intending to, but, like, that's why I was actually really impressed with Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, dude, no,
Because
keep
there are
going.
plenty of games that I play where I'm just like, oh, okay, I have, like, an hour, 2 hour long session, and I feel it.
Yeah.
Fighting games do that for me, but in, like, the inverse, where it's actually positive, where it's like, I feel like I got a lot out of that session. But there have been plenty of story games where I'm just like, ugh, like, it's only been an hour, and I've only made it And I'm like, fuck, man. Because, like, my gaming sessions are never very long. But, dude, I played for an hour one day, and then I was like, I'm kind of not done. Like, let me come back. And then I came back for another 2 hours. I'm like,
Nice.
dude, I'm like, this is an experience right now. I'm really digging this. I'm really getting into it. So when a game, yeah, it does that for me, that's huge. Like, this might be only true for me because I know you've had, like, billion-hour long gaming sessions. But, yeah, like, dude, like, I just get burnt on a game, like, after a while. Like 5 hours is kind of like my max unless I'm having, like, a really good time. All the more reason why that 24-hour stream was crazy. And
100%.
like, I'll just get I'll get tired. I'll be like tapped on a game, and then like my gaming reserves for the day are just completely fucked. But with Silent Hill 2, I'm just like, damn, it's a shame I have to go to bed right now.
I kind of look at it the same way as like reading a book. Oh, we don't have enough room. Grab this. But I kind of look at it as like reading a book. Sometimes I'll read a book and like I'm just like, dude, I cannot get into this fucking book like at all. I'm like maybe 2 chapters deep and I'm like, I can't.
It's like you want to, but
And then sometimes you'll read a book and you're like hooked immediately. You know? And I feel like video games can be like that too. Like sometimes a game just vibes with you and sometimes it just doesn't, you know? That's why I'm happy to hear that you're liking Silent Hill 2.
oh yeah, I figured I would.
The thing about that really got me is its atmosphere, dude. That's the thing that's so immersive for me is I'm like, dude, like the main character is really interesting too, especially like towards the middle and end of the game. Like you start learning more about the story and it's really good. But like even not knowing anything off the rip, I was like, dude, the atmosphere alone is why I want to keep playing. Like it feels real in a way. This place feels real. Like they treated Silent Hill, the place, like its own character.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what they should have done with that game, and they succeeded.
Well, like, especially like on the point of exhaustion from playing a game is I do want to write about the game. I haven't pulled anything from the game right now where I'm just like, okay, this is very fascinating. Like, there's a lot of good things in the game, but nothing that makes like evokes something out of me. It's just been like a solid package so far.
Yeah.
But I'm not very far in the game. But what's exhausting is if I'm well aware that I want to think about a game in that way, it's like it almost doubles the exhaustion level. Where like if you have something to say about a game out of happenstance, that's completely different. But where it's like, okay, I want to think on these details as I'm being delivered them. Then it kind of like is like a Kaioken multiplier of like, okay, you're a little bit more burnt out than usual. I'm actually really happy we're revisiting this game because, dude, I really did like this game, but I also haven't played it for a while.
Yeah, I was in the same boat. I'm like, I played it recently, but I was like, dude, like after playing it that time on the hardest difficulty, I was like, I should have been higher on this game than I was at the time. I'm like, even though I was pretty high on the game, I was like, dude, might be my favorite Resident Evil. Maybe tied with Resident Evil 4 Remake. Like, it's really fucking good. I like this game a lot, dude. Like,
yeah, I can't even deny you of that because, like, it is just such a tight, well-delivered package.
The thing I really like, too, is that Mr. X is completely unscripted. So, there is no fucking script to him. Like, through the 2 or 3 times I played this game now, every time I played it, my interactions with him are completely different every time. Which is so cool. And like the other thing too is like even like the lickers, which are a really cool enemy type where it's like if you're dead quiet, you can slip past them because you might need to do that because you don't have enough fucking ammo or have the right weapons, you know?
Yeah, what is your favorite liquor? I'm a fan of rum, typically.
Yeah, I'd probably say rum, actually. I think I'm with you.
Are you a little bit more calloused? Maybe scarred even after our last experience with liquor?
No. I've been drinking long enough. I know how those nights go. Okay,
I'll give it to you guys straight. I fucking blacked out.
Yeah, I was blacked out too. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
It was a good ass day. It was a good ass night.
There we go. Let's go.
Hell yeah, baby. We finished recording the podcast. It was the podcast. We went and we talked about it. I was like, dude, I can't leave the fucking house without spending $50.
Right.
We go to the bar. Spent $50.
Yeah, literally.
We got 2 pitchers, played some pool, had a good time. Fortunately enough, the pool is free, in a way, because I had the quarters to begin with. And we were just like, oh yeah, let's go out on the patio, have a couple drinks or whatever. So this guy opens the tequila, and let me just say that might be the best tequila I've ever had.
That was really good. I think we killed that bottle that night.
We did kill that bottle. That shit was absolutely nuts. We had a good ass conversation too, but dude, that tequila was so good, you didn't feel like you were drinking it. It was problematic.
I agree.
So we finished that bottle. This guy has a day of training or like something like that.
Oh yeah.
And we finished the bottle, crack into rum. As soon as the rum came out, don't remember a goddamn thing.
No.
It was over. No. Was that you too?
Yeah. I remember going to the bathroom and then I woke up in my bed the next day.
Yeah, I woke up in my bed. There was throw up on the patio. There was throw up in my dog's dog bed.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Cole's just like, what the fuck?
He sleeps with me anyway, so
Oh,
what the
okay.
fuck does... yeah, I threw up in your home, bro. Sorry. You snuggle up to me anyways. You motherfucker. And, dude, I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't realize I was that drunk. And you're like,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
don't even worry about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, maybe it wasn't that bad. He's like, and then he came out. He's like, oh, I was really drunk too. I blacked out. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, dude. We made a mistake because we went from light liquor to dark. That's what fucked us over,
Oh, dude. Well, we started with beer, went to liquor, went to dark liquor, and then it was just GG's chat. Fucking.
Yeah, literally.
But it was a good time. I mean, whenever we fucking killed like 4 cigars too.
We smoked all of them?
Yes.
God damn it.
Well, when we were drinking that much, they're fucking delicious. I mean, it was like...
I suppose you're right. Shit. That just sucks. I was actually thinking about having maybe one tonight.
I mean, we can get more. We can always get more.
Dude, I want to golf more this year.
Oh my god, you're
That's what I
telling
want to
me.
do. I was thinking about that. I'm like, I really want to golf. Like, I didn't do enough of it. Ooh, funny enough, actually, when I went to... when I was starting at that job... I was driving over at that golf course that we haven't been to. What the fuck was it called? Toyabe?
Oh yeah, we haven't.
That's
been
the one that I've been meaning to go to. Dude, it actually looked like a pretty nice course. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
Like,
I'm down to go. I out of what I saw, it's not that expensive either.
no, but it was actually pretty nice. Had like a lot of water hazards and stuff. I was like, okay, dude. I was like, this is kind of lit. So I was thinking about it. I was like, dude, I gotta try to go to that course this summer.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Bro's on
I knew she'd make it.
what is the name of that
Yeah.
website where you
Came into town with her.
you like chat online with people?
Can get to that court
Omegle or whatever, or
through the second floor.
It was like an older one.
like chat roulette.
Yes, it was chat roulette. Bro's on chat roulette right now.
Lieutenant.
I'm on chat roulette right now. I scroll up and I see someone's dick, dude.
Dude, that happened a lot. Did you ever go on chat roulette?
No, but my sister did. I was like, you see some fucking cocks? And she's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, you play with fire, you're gonna get a dick in the face. I don't know what to tell you.
That is how that saying goes.
I'm pretty sure that's what I heard.
You play with fire, you're gonna get a dick in the face.
Shit.
You mess with the bull, you're gonna get slapped in the face with a dick. I'm gonna start saying that now, dude.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the ass or something. I don't know. However it goes.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. We're kind of breezing through this game right now.
We kind of are.
No surprise. Is there anything you're really hoping towards the direction of Resident Evil 9? Is there like any loose ends you want tied up? Is there any like interactions you want to see?
I do. The rumor is that Leon's gonna be in it, and I know everyone's like, we've had enough of fucking Leon. Like all the hardcore fans, like, we've had enough fucking Leon. Why don't we bring Jill or Claire? And I'm like, yeah, I hear you, but I do kind of want to see where Leon is at that point, because 7 and 8, Leon's nowhere to be found. Granted, most of them aren't. The only person that we see is Chris in Resident Evil 8, but it'd be kind of interesting to see like an older Leon. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like
old man Leon.
kinda, yeah. Like
Bro is the definition of I've seen this before.
it would be kind of cool. And the other rumor is that Jill's going to be in the game too, but she won't play like a huge part, I guess.
It's like, do Leon and Ada fuck? I hope so.
I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to see what's like.
Bro needs to get it
Umbrella
out of the
isn't
system.
around anymore.
Yeah.
At least they not in the way they used to be.
Yeah, it's like Chris is attempting like the reformation of like Umbrella's reputation, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I think this door might be where we need to go. But it would be interesting because if I remember correctly, Ada worked for Umbrella. She worked for them in 2 and 4 under Albert Wesker.
Well,
Wesker, spoiler alert. This is a huge spoiler if you haven't played the Resident Evil games. So,
He's an evil bitch.
Resident Evil 5, Wesker dies at the end of that. So that's pretty much, maybe it was in 6. It was either 5 or 6 where Umbrella gets like disbanded because of that, because he was basically like spearheading that whole project with Umbrella. So it'd be interesting to be like, okay, so what is Ada doing then? You know, did she finally like get with Leon because they weren't on the opposite ends of that? You know, because that was kind of the main reason why. Let's go down here. Kind of the main reason why she couldn't really be with Leon, you know, is because Leon represented something that she was against, or at least the person she was working for was against.
Ada is like the definition of like the toxic ex you don't want your homie to get back with, but he's like perpetually like, God, I miss her, bro, you know, like I'm just like, dude, just like get with any other woman in existence and I'm sure you'll be better off. Listen,
get with Claire.
I know,
what
like,
are you doing?
I know you like hooked up the iPhone. It said hot single Asians in your area, and you're just like, oh, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I'm like, listen, bro, I get it, smash, 100%. But I'm just like, you got other options, my guy.
Yeah.
I listen. I've heard the phrase, "Once you go black, you can't go back." I've never heard that about. Oh,
fucker.
He's not even dead. That's upsetting.
I have my knife back. Thanks.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I've never heard such a saying, hey, be careful with your durability. I don't know if that's going down. I've never heard that saying with Asians. Once you go Asian, they stop persuasion? I don't know.
Once you go Asian, you're no longer Caucasian. How do you feel like, since we've started this channel, how much do you think has changed since we started compared to now, and how much hasn't?
It's pretty much the same in ways. Like, I'm going to say it's like 80% the same.
Okay.
Because I feel like the way in which we talk to each other is just more different, I think. Or not much more, but like it's more... Like, I feel like it started out maybe kind of jokey and then, like, very quickly evolved into, like, hyper conversational.
And so which one do you prefer?
Oh, I'm down for either, bro. Like, it also depends on the game. Because, like...
I also just think it depends on our mood, too.
Yeah, like, there's... Like, with a game like this, like, you kind of just can't help yourself but to talk about, it's like, oh, dude, I'm playing this right now. I'm just like, oh, this makes me think of this. I'm like, oh, you know, oh, the way the atmosphere contrasts in this game, like, I wish this game would have done this. Like, there are games that naturally bring the conversationalist out of you. Whereas, like, contrarian, like, if we booted up Wii Volleyball or Switch Volleyball right now, surely
X-Men Legends.
Yes, I'm just like, surely we're just going to be talking shit. And I'm just like, oh, these fucking noobs, bro, like... Yeah, I'm fucking diamond ranked in Switch Volleyball. And you know what? I'm top 10% in the world. No, I don't think anything's changed in, like, the format in which we do things. And, like, the thing that I've always appreciated is, like, it's not as if we're hamming it up. No. It's not as if we wouldn't talk to each other. But it's a problem because I'm very upset that 99% of our... conversations aren't recorded because we speak so much heat anyways. I'm just like, dude, this would be so good on the channel right now. Oh my god, I want people to hear about this.
For real. And
I'm just like, listen, I know I can't ask you to record every waking minute of the day, but I wish I could. I wish I could.